video is sponsored by Give a Little Whistle Travel.
Bonjour, Denny here from EPCOT. It's time for the next installment in my Exploring EPCOT series, and it's time for my favorite pavilion, France. The France Pavilion is my favorite of all of the pavilions here in EPCOT, and so I come into today's video with a little bit of fear and trepidation. I want to do it justice, and yet how do you ever when it's your favorite and it has multiple attractions and multiple food and snack spots, including one of the ones which absolutely should be visited by every visitor to EPCOT. Every guest needs to go. But first, it's time for sustenance. And no, this is not the snack that I've never tried before. I'll be getting to that because with every one of these videos, I'm trying a brand new snack to me. And in the UK Pavilion, it was chosen for me by an incredible cast member. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Now, I do need something that's a little bit heartier, a little bit more filling than, say, your typical snack. So I'm gonna head to the Crêpes to-go counter. I've got a review. I'll link that in the description box below, but I'll show you what I have today. Let's go. Just a quick break from our tour of the France Pavilion to remind you that this video is brought to you by Give a Little Whistle Travel. Let the incredible team at Give a Little Whistle help you put together the Disney vacation you've been wishing for, from Disney's Aulani Resort and Spa in Hawaii to here in Walt Disney World, Disneyland in California, and all Disney locations. They can help you out. Reach out to them at givealittlewhistle.com and also via the phone number on your screen. And don't forget, when you book your next Disney cruise vacation through them, you roll onto those ships with onboard credit, and that's the best thing ever. Have a good one, and many thanks to Give a Little Whistle for sponsoring this video. Let's keep exploring. Crêpe acquired. This is the Red Berries crepe. It's $8.95, and it's pretty delicious. Now, it is a warm afternoon, a very warm afternoon. This is slightly warm, so heads up, but it's so delicious. You can dine right next to the Skyliner. That's not too shabby in my book. And the music, and the architecture, and the water, and the friendship boats, and. We're done with the crepe. I have energy. I am full. It is good to go time. Now let's start looking around the pavilion. There are so many layers to this pavilion, and really and truly, since the expansion that opened a few years ago, it's even more so. But I'm going to show you a little bit of things here and there so that you'll know what to look for. First things first, the boxes here, the vendors along what would be the Seine River in Paris. Here it's World Showcase Lagoon. This vendor box, and you'll see it's got books, it's got prints, it's got little like tchotchkes here. Look at our little Arc de Triomphe. That's so nice. It's got a map and postcards. You absolutely see these in Paris. They are perched on the wall alongside the Seine, and they are sometimes owned for like generations, and like one will pass it down to the other, will pass it down to the other. And some of them look like this. Some of them are even bigger, extending to the ground. Here in EPCOT, they're just fun for us to be able to notice, but a lot of times this gets overlooked. It's merely a background or ancillary, but if you stop and look, they're so much fun. And if you just look all the way down, you'll see some that are a little bit bigger, not being used, that kind of thing. Here at the opening of the pavilion, you'll also see Le Vin de Chefs de France. So that's where you can find all things wine. You can find adult beverages as well, including the Grand Marnier slushy, which is highly, very, very, very popular. Across the way, you'll see Chefs de France, and oh friends, oh friends, oh friends, please, I do suggest that you stop for a meal at Chefs de France. It is divine, divine. Even if you think you don't like French food, you just might. Especially at night when you walk by here and the amber lights are glowing, like it's just the most magical of settings. But the French waitstaff inside are impeccable, the food is phenomenal, and it's just so very worth it. It can be a little pricey. It's kind of like a special occasion thing, but if this is your, you know, your trip for the next 5 years, I highly suggest this. So entrees, and yes, they have things like salmon, they have chicken, things that you would know, and with a French twist. So, so good. Upstairs is Monsieur Paul. Now, Monsieur Paul is a signature dining location. So if you're using the dining plan, you're gonna use 2 of your dining credits. My hubby and I had dinner at Monsieur Paul years and years ago, and we loved it. It was pricey. Whew, it was pricey, but we loved it. We sat right by the window, and it was just glorious. We got dressed up. We were staying at the boardwalk, like the whole package. It was so much fun. But I haven't been back since, and what I'm hearing is a little bit of a mixed bag. So the one guarantee I do have is Chefs de France. Around the pavilion, you'll see lots of little architectural details and touches and things like that. You see these poles with posters on them. That is something you absolutely do see in France. You see a lot of ornate work. Architecture varies, and it varies according to what you might see in France. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. How gorgeous is this fountain? This is iconic, right? You always have to get a picture here. We are here during Flower and Garden Festival, and so we have Beast and we have Belle. These 2 topiaries are so grand and glorious and just beautiful. This Chefs de France room, just so pretty. Let me try to give you a little look inside. I'll put my link to my review of this restaurant in the description box below, so be sure to check it out. Just lovely. As we continue to walk back into the pavilion, your options are laid out in front of you. You've got a couple of shops to the right. Now, back in the day, those shops used to be exclusively makeup, perfume, things like that. We have some clothing in the one here, Plume Palette. We will go and take a look at that. You also have perfume and makeup in the Guerlain store as well. And of course, we've got the theater here in front of us. Now, friends, if you're an Impressions de France fan, as am I, please be aware that you can only watch it from 9 to 9:30 in the morning, and then currently at time of filming from 7 p.m. until park close. Other times during the day, like right now, the Beauty and the Beast sing-along is playing. Now, I love Beauty and the Beast as much as the next Disney fan. And I have seen the Beauty and the Beast sing-along once, and once was plenty. I shall not be seeing it again. Bless it. But if you've got kids, I'm sure they'll love it. This is Plume Palette, and then that's the Guerlain store across the way. Let's go take a look. Here's our theater. Of course, it's showing that the next show is in 7 minutes, and it's the Beauty and the Beast sing-along. I've never seen them have the doors closed. That's interesting. That's very interesting to me. Right, this is the arcade. No, not like a gaming arcade. This is the arcade where you and I can pop into shops. So this is Plume et Palette. So we have little purses. Fun fact, fun Denny fact, I own that purse. I came in here and bought it, and discounts do apply, so that's a good thing. And it's not pricey. It's really cute, cute little camera bag. They have some France Pavilion merchandise. Super cute little Eiffel Tower ring tray. Le Vie en Rose. We have cute mug and Eiffel Tower spoon. And then we have a Loungefly. This is the first time I'm seeing this Loungefly. This is so fantastic. It's got artisan de glace on it. So this is specifically the France Pavilion. I love that. Belle Promenade, Minnie Mouse, Mademoiselle Minnie Mouse. Oh, there she is by the Seine vendors. Oh, I love that. If you want a little Paris Souvenir, here is a Monet water lilies line. So they've got a cute little bag, a tote, an umbrella, and then a mug, and then a stemless, almost like a corksicle. Stepping down into the other section of the shop, we have Goyard lookalikes. So big totes. Here's more of the purse that I have in neutral colors. You also have a sling bag. You have a YSL, Eiffel Tower, Paris, pashminas, and berets, as one does, right? Got to get a beret. That would not be good. That's wool. Don't get that on a 90-degree day. Please don't. We've also got perfume here. This is Dior. This shop does have a second floor. It is not used, but it's really cool to see. And look at that ceiling. Oh my gosh, beautiful. I want to go up there, please. Into the Guerlain shop. They'll have even the newest of perfumes in the Guerlain line. Ooh, Fève Gourmande, Pêche Mirage, Peach. Oh yeah, that's very peachy. You can find makeup here. And cast members will assist you with picking colors. And then over here, this is their Aqua Allegoria line. It's just a lovely, cool shop. And if you enjoy trying on perfumes, it's really fun. Okay, continuing on this side of the pavilion. I'm leaving the arcade. I'm gonna go this way and wrap around toward the thing that I think everyone should try when they're here. Okay, I'm gonna make it two things. This is the entrance for Monsieur Paul. They do dining service. The doors are closed at present because it is not time for their dinner service yet. This is one of the things that I believe everyone should come to, L'Artisans de Glace. It is so good. It's so good. The ice cream, that's the best ice cream. It just is. It's creamier. It's more like real flavors. It's hard to explain, but it is just amazing. We'll peek in the window here at everybody waiting for their ice cream. Oh, I don't know that you can see them, but there they are. It's so, so good. The other place that I believe everyone, and I do mean everyone who comes to EPCOT, should try is behind me. It is the Boulangerie Patisserie Léal. I will be coming here for this snack that I've never tried in the pavilion, because remember, that's one of the things I've got to do while I'm here, is I've got to try a snack I've never had. But we'll wait till the end for that. I'm gonna pop over here into l'Esprit de Provence, l'Esprit de la Provence, and we'll see what the merchandise is like right now. Oh, they are so sweet. Look at those little Remis. You need a shoulder, Remi. We have merchandise from Disneyland Paris here, which I think is just kind of fun. That you've got Stitch ears and plushes and even a lounge fly from Disneyland Paris here. That's so funny to me. And then, of course, you have all things Remi and Ratatouille, including a little Gusto bag. You also have Remi and Emile ears. Look how the bow is cheese. How fabulous. Chef Remi lug, which that's cool, the lug bag. And then I love these little chef sets here at the bottom. Super, super cute. Butter cookies here. You can get different jams, honey from Provence, and then also lavender honey. That's intriguing to me. And olive oil. This is where you can get a glass of wine to take with you during your adventures here in the France Pavilion. You can also get some chips that are over there as well. Onward and upward goes our tour here in the France Pavilion. You and I are now going to go toward the area that is newer. Now, this opened in 2021, and really and truly, if you are someone who loves all things Ratatouille, Remi, Emile, rats at all, you are going to enjoy this section. On our way, we see gardens that look like something we would see in Versailles, outside of Paris. So a little bit more of a formal take, a lot more of a formal take on things than you see elsewhere in the pavilion. Here you'll see all the different architecture styles of Paris. Haussmannian, which is just some of what you'll see there with the iron roofs there. It means that it's got a big interior and just ornate interior, ornate exterior as well. You'll see Belle Epoque. You'll see Art Nouveau everywhere. Like this whole pavilion is dripping in it. Those are kind of like the curly cues that you'll see and those fancy flowers and stuff. The Art Nouveau stylings even they extend to the Disney Skyliner station that's adjacent to the pavilion. So it's fun. Like even they thought of, sight lines, but even if you're standing here in the France Pavilion, if you look over, you'll see the same architecture across the way in the Skyliner station. This gate is the entrance to the France Pavilion expansion. It lets you know that Ratatouille is just beyond the gate. And of course, you'll notice this if you've been to France, if you've been to Paris, gates like this with, again, the Art Nouveau styling, this is what you just might see. It is Super Thanks shout out time here. I gotta interrupt the video real quick to shout out two people who have given me a Super Thanks recently here on the channel. If you don't know what a Super Thanks is, it is a way to send a monetary gift to a creator here on YouTube, and it really is the biggest blessing. I want to shout out Manu.YouTube. Thank you so much for your Super Thanks. I so appreciate it. And I want to shout out Deb K. Thank you for your Super Thanks. I so appreciate it. I hope both of you have a great one, and I thank you for your generosity. If you'd like to give a Super Thanks, you can go down to where you see the like button and scroll over just a little bit. You'll see the Super Thanks button. All right, back to the tour. Let's go. One of the best things about this pavilion is the opportunity to overlook the friendship boats. I think there is nothing better than being here on the water and hearing the hum of the friendship boats and the horns, of course. This is the Disney Skyliner. If you take the Skyliner over to EPCOT, you will depart there at the Skyliner station, and then you can enter via the International Gateway entrance and exit. Here's a pontoon boat coming in. Wonder if they're getting ready, staging for fireworks or anything like that, or maybe they're just on a lovely little tour. But I do enjoy how the Skyliner crosses this part of the pavilion back here. It just adds movement, and it's so fun. Here we go, let's step on back. You'll hear the Ratatouille soundtrack slowly come in as soon as you enter the gate for this part of the expansion. It just starts to sweep over you. Again, more Art Nouveau stylings here in the frescoes on the side of the buildings, which are just so beautiful, and just a layer of ornamentation that is so much fun. You'll find bathrooms over here. They are clean and they're okay. It's not, anything stunning. It's a bathroom, but it is nice to know they're back here. This is the to-go counter for the crepes and galettes. So that is something you would not see in Paris. People in Paris do not eat as they go. They sit, they enjoy each other's company and the food, and then they get up and they go. So, but for us Americans, it's awfully nice. Right across the way, you'll see merchandise. It is all things Remi's Ratatouille adventure, plushes and ears and lanyards and things. And then here is the portion of the pavilion that leads you right up to Remi's Ratatouille adventure, which we are going to sit and talk about. This is the table service, La Crêperie de Paris. Again, I will put a link in the description box for my review of this restaurant. It is deceivingly filling. So if you come in thinking, oh, it's only crepes, oh, friends, those crepes will fill you up, and they are delicious. I love the little touches that we see along the walls here in this part of the pavilion. The health inspector, bless him, this is his office. Health inspector from Ratatouille. There is just such a charm in this portion of the pavilion. I will never grow tired of it, never. That is the standby line for Remi's Ratatouille adventure. Thankfully, the majority of it is undercover. One thing I have always wanted back here are benches, and for some reason they will not put benches in. And it's probably because they don't want people hanging out here, but people naturally do. This is Ego's. If you wonder what happened to Ego after the movie, he opens a wine shop. This is Ego's La Cave d'Ego. Fine wine, friends. He's even got his own label. Bless him. And it's funny, right next to Ego's wine shop, this is my favorite place to sit, and my husband is sitting in it. In all of the pavilion, this is my favorite. These 3 steps, I call them my steps, and my husband is sitting on them. You knew I would come across this spot.
Saving them for you.
Thank you, hon. Thank you. This is Remi's Ratatouille adventure. Right now, the single rider line is open. That's a nice kind of convenient way to get on the ride a little bit more expeditiously. But you can see the lightning lanes are working. Also, standby is right now at 60 minutes. Now, let's have architecture chat just for a minute, just for a hot minute. And it is a hot minute because we are right about 90 right now. So we talked about the Haussmannian architecture that we see on the other side of the pavilion, some of the Art Nouveau and Art Deco touches. It is the beautiful time, the Belle Époque. It's very romanticized Paris is what the other side of the pavilion it is. You'll actually see things that you see in Paris on the other side of the pavilion. Here on this side in the expansion, the Imagineers decided to do what is called crookedology, which means everything is just slightly askew. It's slightly off from what you might typically see. This is Remi's Paris, right? This is what we might see in Ratatouille. And so everything is just slightly quirky. She's a quirky girl, and I don't mind it. Macarons, how I wish that was real. Oh my gosh, and chocolate. Those would have melted in 3 seconds. It's just so gorgeous. With little Remi on the top. Remi's Ratatouille adventure is 100% charming. Is it a 100% rewritable? Like, do you want to go and go and go? No, I don't know that it would be. I'm not gonna, and I'm a huge Ratatouille and Remi specifically fan. I think it's charming. I think at an hour, yes. If I was traveling down here and this was my one time for that trip to go, I would wait an hour for it. But if I'm coming again and again and again, I might not. Here's the thing about Remi. It is good for the entire family. Grandma and Grandpa will love it. The kids will love it. You do need to wear 3D glasses. It is a 4D attraction, meaning that they also introduce certain smells and things. And also, like, it gets warm at certain parts of the ride. It's so much fun. There are lots of little like hidden things, like just Easter eggs, little cookies here and there throughout this part of the pavilion that harken back to Ratatouille. So if you're in the standby line under the cover, look toward the back. You'll see something down possibly at your feet where a rat might be. Another fun thing that you'll notice is that you'll see Remi on the cookbook, remember the movie, with the broken spatula as he's paddling along to get away from the lady who's shooting at him. He is on the manhole covers. It is time for that snack. So we're gonna make our way back around to Leal Boulangerie Patisserie on the original side of the pavilion. I'm gonna ask a cast member to pick my snack for me because it's gotta be something I've never had. The door of the theater is now open. Remember, it was closed earlier, so I just wanna show you what's inside. These are a lot of the costumes and props that you'll find in French theater and film, and also the opera. I believe there's some opera pieces here as well. So it's a lot of fun to look around as you wait, especially for Impressions de France, but Beauty and the Beast sing along too. Here we are back in the original part of the pavilion, and here's Leal. So we're gonna go on in. You'll also see that there are gifts and merch in here as well, items that you see when exiting the attraction. The attraction being Impressions de France and the sing-along. So little things, really cute, just little things that they've got in here. Linen from, you know, in a traditional Provence style. This is where I've seen merch, again, from Disneyland Paris. Oh, I like the Macarons. The Macaron. We've got a Spirit jersey. Super adorable. Yeah, that is so cute. So let's hop in our line. It goes fast, so don't fret, friends. This is the patisserie. This is the other place that I think all visitors to EPCOT should go to. It's not taking too long. Just pack your patience and you'll be okay, but it does give you enough time to be able to look at all the boards. So you'll see screens behind me, screens for drinks, screens for savory items like sandwiches and salads, and then the dessert items, which is where I'm focusing today. You'll see sandwiches and salads here. Remember that you can ask for all things either hot or cold. They can warm all of those up for you. Even a quiche. Yum. Bonjour. Margot, what's your favorite? Like if I was going to pick something that's classically French. Okay, here are all of the sweets and treats, and Margot has picked the strawberry pie for me, so I'm really excited to be able to try that for the very first time. This macaron, we eat this macaron with the Rolfson family in a video that I'll link below in the description box. Oh no, thank you. Thank you. That looks amazing as well. I'll be back for that, whatever it is. I think that's the Café Liégeois. I think that's a coffee and chocolate cream. Just look at all of this. I'm so excited. I've never had that before, but it looks like it's got custard in it. Custard and then macerated strawberries. Again, architecture chat here in the France Pavilion. This is very Provence. So this is we're in the country. We've got old lighting fixtures, chandeliers that have been there forever. So this is much more rustic than you typically might think for the city. Also, the glass, Artisans de Glace is the same way next door. Ba-dum, 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 ba-da-da-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Okay, Brian has already dug into his eclair. I'm going to show you real quick. Look at the size of this thing. He's already had a bite of it, and the chocolate cream inside that. Oh, when it's cold, that's lovely. Oh, I'm going to take a bite. He's sharing, friends.
I didn't say you could have any.
He's sharing. That was Brian's favorite thing to get when we were in Paris a couple years ago. So yeah, that's cold, creamy. It's a choux pastry. So the choux pastry in and of itself isn't sweet. It's everything you put inside. That's sweet. So here is Margot's strawberry tart. Look at that thing. We've got a custard inside. It's cold. It's in a gorgeous tart shell, and you can tell it has an egg wash on it because it's as a little gnat lands on my nose because it's shiny. along that crust. So it has been lovingly prepared. Look at that little dollop of cream on top. Oh, I'm gonna try to get everything here. We'll see. Oh my gosh. That's delicious. I asked Margot what was classically French. She chose this. She thought maybe the lemon cream as well. I'll go back and get the lemon cream another time, but look at this. It's just
I think she called it a lemon pie.
perfect. Oh, a lemon pie. Brian's saying he thinks she called it a lemon pie. That, delicious, cold, and creamy. And that's it for this edition of Exploring Epcot, France Pavilion. I hope you've had a great time as we have explored the pavilion together. I know I have. I hope I did it justice. There's just so much to see here in this pavilion. Architecture and details both large and small. And when you're missing Paris or you've never been, it is a really great touchstone to the most beautiful city, the City of Lights. So I enjoy it so greatly. So the question comes to you, which Epcot Pavilion is your favorite and why? Please drop that down in the comments section. And if you have been here to the France Pavilion and you've been back to the patisserie, which snack is your favorite back there? Let me know your thoughts. Listen, that strawberry tart, Margot was not leading me wrong on it. It was delicious, cold and creamy, everything I wanted this afternoon, because it's a bit sweltering right now. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, if you want to see any of my park and everyday picks, the link to my Amazon storefront is below. I'm also starting an LTK shop, so you can find the link to that below. And also, Reclamation Project. If you would like 5 to 10 minute video devotionals sent your way every Monday through Friday, consider joining the Reclamation Project. It's a membership-based, amazing group of people, and we are having the best time learning what healing looks like. We look at stories of Jesus and the people around him, and if this sounds like a good idea to you, follow the link below. Huge shout out to the Whole 9 Yards team. If you are part of a Whole 9 Yards team and you help to support this channel, please drop a hashtag Whole 9 Yards in the comment section so I can shout you out. I'm so glad that you're here and I'm so grateful for you. If you'd like to join the Patreon team and help support all things fun here on this channel, you can check that out at patreon.com/Denny_Sunderly. As always, you can follow me on Instagram for fun here in the parks, and then every single day at Denny_Sunderly. And now it's time to say au revoir here from the France Pavilion. I hope you have a great one. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.
Oh, escargot.